Giving back to the community. It's a great thing to have, Always giving back, even with the young ones. Hello, everyone. Curtstride here with another Curtstride series. We all know too well about that, giving back to community. As well as I make this video right now, everybody's mourning to death for one Nipsey Hussle, another person that's giving back to community. My hearts and my prayers are for him and his family and everybody that knows him. I want to say something about being an optimist and being a pessimist in many ways. Optimism, to me, views the world with a different lens than pessimist, if you think about it. Optimism experience better health. They manage more challenges. They're more effective and generally more confident and happy within themselves. Optimist people are found to have an overall higher quality of life than the pessimist people who are like looking for something distraction and something very bad and sad to happen. I remember this nice quote by Mahatma Gandhi. He said, "Be the change you want to see in the world. Be the change you want to see in the world." There was a report that came out, I think it was in 2016, the World Happiness Report, and it ranked about 156 countries around the world, measuring happiness levels. The number one country, believe it or not, was Denmark. It was ranked number one because of the social support, generosity, life expectancy, and I want to say the freedom of making choices. The United States, believe it or not, was ranked 13th. Hey, there's some other countries that can be more concerned and happy and giving back than we are, then hey, that's wonderful. Nice Everglades area that I'm at right now. Research has found a strong correlation between kindness and happiness. Those who engage in random acts of kindness, people are happier. And research also indicates that I think an increased level of activity in the part of the brain can be responsible for compassion. Okay, so that's the way it goes. Every day we have the opportunity to help others, to perform a random act of kindness that positively impact others' lives, kind of like what Nipsey has done and other people. Some things I've taught myself about looking at people, doing what I can to help people, and showing compassion to help others for the betterment of good is I like to give more start by giving more than what's expected. Like, it's helping a colleague work on a project, doing household chores you've been putting off for months or years, or spending quality time with your children. Learn to become aware of what's happening around you and what others are expecting. This helps you to live more fully in the present life, if you think about it. Another thing that I taught myself is to smile more, And sometimes I lost my smile, but a genuine smile, believe it or not, is contagious. A smile, to me, is that universal language that can literally change someone's day. It boosts your mood. It takes a moment of your time, costs nothing to smile, and it makes an immediate impact positively on both parties. Help others if you can help other people. Believe it or not, people, helping others can give a sense of connectiveness, happiness, fulfillment, and meaning. You can look for ways to make a difference. From picking up your friend's child from school, if you offer to do that, or helping a colleague meet a tight deadline on a report. Yeah, you can run some errands for your partner. You can help a mother who has her child in a situation by the subway. These are things that you can do, that you can better yourself when it comes to helping people. You can even buy someone at work a cup of coffee. Another thing, you can send a thank you note. I thought about that as well. Actually, I recently got a thank you note. One of my favorite ways to demonstrate sincere gratitude, believe it or not, people, for those people who touch your heart. I say send them thank you notes. Send them all the time for people who you can inspire. People have taught me valuable lessons, and they helped me grow and become a better person. Going out of their way to give me some advice and simply just being there for me as a true friend. Those thank you letters are pretty good. Um, just work with that. And another thing, I could say create more love if it's possible. Every day we have the power to choose to act with love or fear or another way to look at it. Survival state when it comes to love is operating from a state of stress, whereas expansions sometimes involves feelings of compassion, you know, especially when it comes to joy and happiness. Daily meditation, which is good, mindfulness, and practicing gratitude, believe it or not, helps and increases our ability to create more love in this world. You have the power to sense more love into the world, to strangers on the street and your loved ones. There's no denying the power of creating more love in our lives and for those around us. I like spending quality time with family too. There's no better time than right now to start increasing the quality of the relationships of those you love. In a world with no off switch, it's easy to get caught up in the vortex of a never ending to do list, or to be swallowed up by all those distractions on your phone for business purposes and emails and all that other stuff, phone calls and errands and stuff. If it could be exhausting and it could drain your energy and it could rob you of the opportunity to use that time to allow you to refresh your mind and body and increase your level of happiness by spending quality time with your family. You can start by sitting at the table together to have a real conversation, minus the technology gadgets. Talk, laugh, and learn what happened throughout the day. You can organize some things, go on a picnic on a weekend, I don't know, go to a favorite park. You know, this is really a park area. If you go on a venture, just drive to a new city. This can also apply to personal relationships in terms of business. Business relationships can be affected to helping other people out in terms of giving back. I think success in business comes down to one's ability to build and maintain extraordinary relationships. Now, those people who can probably do well in many ways, and especially when it comes to their business relationships, are in constant demand. Others, they're attracted to them like a moth to a flame, resulting to their ability to develop a meaning and a real connection with other people. Success in business and life in general is attributed to the connections we create with other people and the degree to which we are able to give and receive. I like surprising somebody too. Surprise someone you love. Who doesn't love a surprise? Surprising someone you love, to me, is the most beautiful way that you can demonstrate how much you love and care about that person. When we get caught up in our daily lives, the routine and silly tasks, whatever, we can forget to take the time to demonstrate how much we truly care and show sincere appreciation for the joy and happiness that person brings into our lives. Don't you agree? Sometimes it's not enough to simply just say, I love you. The actions to demonstrate that statement is true will send the message to a much more tentative way. If we engage in acts of kindness and take positive daily actions, it can form a habit, a very unique habit. Engaging of random acts of kindness and taking the action rewires your brain. Okay? It can change others' lives, and you can look at a person in a very positive way, regardless of how they are. Let's just keep living the way we live, keep giving the community back. Rest in peace, Mr. Hustle. We know what it's about. And all I can say is just, hey, ponder your ways of life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, and give back because it's the greatest thing in the world. It's beautiful as the sunshine and palm trees is next to me. It's a great thing, and I want you to keep it on. Surprise that person. make a big impact difference. Give out to the community, help out the churches, do what you can to become that person of interest and that person of influence. It's a great feeling. I'm telling you guys, it's a wonderful feeling. Curtstride with another Curtstride series. Follow me, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Take care and God bless, and make a difference in someone's life, whether they're 8 or 80 years old. Okay, because when you're dead and gone, and we don't want to be that way forever. But once that happens, leave an impact in your life. That impact will never die. The impact will never die. Take care and God bless. Have a wonderful day today.